Well, hello, pretty people. How are you? I decided to make a quick video because I got a lot of message. Folks are, they see that I'm in Fiji, and it's marvelous here, guys. I'm sorry if I'm bombarding you guys with pictures, but I just wish everybody was here with me. But I decided to come and tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing here. Well, there's a little rant that I will save it for later because a lot of people are asking me a few things. And so I decided instead of just answering one by one, I would explain it here. I came to Fiji. I'm participating on Tony Robbins' event. It's called Life and Wealth Mastery. And there are several events throughout the year. So as you know, I was in January, I was attending I went to the Business Mastery, and then last year in November I was the UPW, which is Unleash the Power Within. So the next 2 weeks almost, I'll be doing the Life and Wealth Mastery, and then the end of the year we have Date with Destiny. So this one in particular, it's very exciting. As you know, it's in Fiji, and of course they have it around the world. They have it in Florida too. They have it in Spain. Wonderful, like lots of locations, but it's my birthday, guys. I mean, not today, but on Saturday, August 3rd. So when I look it up and I had to pick up a date to attend this event, and I saw, it's going to be in Fiji and I'm going to be turning 35, and it's just a amazing opportunity. So I decided and I made a plan, and here I am. Yeah, I made it happen. So this is really exciting. It's an intense event. Of course, I had 2 days of just kind of admiring nature and beauty and all that. But the program itself, it's a little bit challenging. It's challenging physically, it's challenging emotionally. It's gonna be interesting, but I'm open and I want to play full out, as we say it here. The life mastery, so the life piece, the first 5 days or 4 or 5 days, it talks all about your health, emotional, physical, and mental health. So we start the day tomorrow by jumping off a 55 feet pole, almost like bungee jumping, which is, I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people are freaking out because that's the metaphor we use for jumping and take the leap right into the new you and all that. I'm actually super excited about that. What I am a little bit worried is about the food, because we go through a whole cleanse. So it's a detox in the first 5 days, and then we have or I think it's a detox cleanse. For me, it's the same thing. So there's a strictly juice diet. As you know, I do not eat well. I have a problem with food, and it's not like I have any what do they call it, the what's the name of that? Like I don't. I'm not anorexic. I'm not bulimic. I don't have any of that. Of that. Clearly, you can see me, but I don't. I don't like eating in general. I don't eat healthy, but it's not like I eat bad either. My diet mostly consists of protein shakes. Those meal replacement shakes for the last, gosh, 15 years, as far as I remember. Mostly because they're practical. It's easier for me to just gulp it down. And yeah, surprisingly, I'm great of getting my kids to eat. All of my employers are gonna can vouch for that. But on myself, I do have it, and it's more than being picky. I don't talk much about it, and just it's easier to tell folks that I'm just picky because not many people get it, but it is. So I'm like a phobia. Like I've tried many times throughout the years to eat and try foods, and I've failed greatly. I've thrown up on restaurants. Whenever people came, just put food next to me. Just talking about it kind of made me, kind of get some goosebumps here. But I am trying. I will. I figured if this is the place for things to change, this will be it. I'm excited. Today already I had a juice when they came in and they offered, and I'm kind of a little goal of trying at least one new thing per day. So today I did have that juice. I have no idea what was it. I kept saying it's papaya because of the color, but it's not orange. It was darker than usual, a little bit stronger. But I did it, and I was very proud of myself. It wasn't that scary. And then when we went for lunch, I confess it was a little bit intimidating, and I had a mini anxiety attack when I saw the buffet, and there was absolutely nothing that I would try. So I kind of just took a deep breath and like, okay, just walk around, because usually I would even steer away from it. Like, I don't like the smell. It is a real challenge. I know you probably think it's it's just being picky, but it's more than that. But I kind of forced myself to just walk through it and find one thing that I could take it. And I did, and I actually found some hazelnuts, like nuts. And I also don't eat nuts. It was little, but it was like, okay, this is kind of made me comfortable, kind of walking out. I confess, I'm more scared of the food than anything else, guys. Seriously, like, there are giant spiders here that shows up in my bed in the middle of the night. I'm not scared of that. I'm scared of food and snakes. I don't know if you guys saw the video or what happened my first day, but. So for me, it's a big deal being here and kind of trying and seeing if I can overcome my food phobia, and maybe I don't know, I want to be open. I talked to the nutritionist here. My health is wonderful. I did all like a complete lab test before coming here, so I don't have any diabetes, cholesterol, anemia, so which is good. Physically also, I work with kids, and I have a good what they call endurance and all that, so also no limitations there. But if you have seen my videos on events before, like, these events are really long. They're usually like 16 hours a day, and so they do require a lot of you. We had the signing in just now, and we're gonna start officially tonight. And our days, I think they start at 5:30 in the morning, and they go until God knows when. There's never like a ending time on Tony's event. And it's funny because here in Fiji, they always say it's Fiji time, or it's island time, which means God knows, right? Which was also actually for me waiting for taxis that say that pick me up at 10, and they were there like 10:45. I was like, all right, Fiji time. Like, okay, I'm fine. But yeah, tonight we have, some folks from the village are going to come and do a traditional dance, and I think do a kava ceremony, which is a drink. Can't say it yet, but, and then we start tomorrow with the pool, and then, and then a few things. So this is the first part, the first 4 or 5 days. And then I'm staying for the next part, which is the wealth mastery. And that's all about finances, investing, kind of looking up, kind of planning. And I don't know what, I don't much what to expect there, other than the investing and that stuff. But I'm super excited to be meeting Dean Graziosi. I know he's going to be a speaker then. And I know Keith Cunningham is also going to be back. And I saw him on Business Mastery in the year, and he's awesome. Like, he makes you want to do accounting and take care of your balance sheets and all that. So he's adorable. I really love them. I don't know anyone in particular doing the life mastery, like any famous. I know there are a lot of renowned doctors that are going to be speaking. So I'm just in. I'm gonna take it all in, and and I'm looking forward to. So thank you for being curious and asking me about it. And if you want to keep following me on my journey, I'll be happy to be sharing, because seriously, I wish I every time I come to these events, I wish that my my Tony Robbins family were more of like my regular folks family and everybody that I know, because I do love the environment. I love the people here. They're always so nice. Oh my gosh, there's and in Fiji alone, actually, people are just so incredibly nice. Oh my god, they're amazing, and the place is gorgeous. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing for the next couple of days, and then of course after the event, I think we ended on the 9th, and then I'm staying here for 4 more days, because again, it's my birthday, and I travel all the way around the world to be here. So of course I want to take my time and enjoy the island. I'm gonna do some snorkeling, hopefully scuba diving. They just told me that I do need to do certification, and they sent me a place online, so see if I can do that maybe today. and see if I can get some scuba diving, because I don't have the certification, so I'm not allowed to do some of the programs they have. But yeah, that's what I got for you. So if you have questions or anything, just wish me luck, guys. Maybe, I have some friends that are doing bats to see if I will come back eating vegetables. So you can also join the group if that's your jam. As I said, I am, I'm playing full out, so I will try. But I was talking to one of the instructors at the pool earlier. She did say that the process, it's, up and down like a roller coaster. And she did say that we may get really angry and, throwing up and all that stuff, and like emotional stuff comes out, which is, it makes sense. And I'm prepared for it. I mean, every Tony Robbins event, they do challenge a lot of your emotions and limiting beliefs and all that, which is why I love this stuff. So definitely welcoming. I don't know if I'll be super angry. I do need to tell you something. So when I did my registration today, I think one of the first exercise, or not exercise, but activity they asked you to put your name on a ping pong ball, and then you had to throw it at a little bowl there, like from a distance. And then was saying that, the instructor was giving like, okay, if you don't, you have 3 tries, otherwise you're stuck in the island forever. And I was like, well, first of all, stuck in this island is not a bad thing, but okay. But she was, the point was like, or you either gonna have to leave the island right away or something like that. But I know people are having, trouble actually doing. It's a ping pong ball, so of course, like when it hits, it can bounce and bounce off. So you need to keep it in the bowl. So then it came to my turn, and I kept seeing, people going, and then after they missed their 3 chances, the woman would come down, the instructor would come down and talk to them and give like a life lesson, right? So, and then I was joking with the guy behind me. I was like, oh, I guess it's not just a fun game. I guess it's a life or death situation here. Kind of laugh and joke it off. And then she, that's when she was like, yes, it is life and death situation. And so I went to throw, and I was like, okay, do you want him to, are you comfortable with the paper in your hand and the other hand? Don't you want to, ask him to hold it? And then the other guy's like, oh, here, I'll hold it. And I was like, I'm good, guys. It's all good. Like, no, seriously, are you feeling comfortable? I was like, I'm feeling fine. So it was like, okay, we're just making sure. And then I throw it, and of course it went right in. And I wasn't surprised. So the woman was like, wow, very good. What do you do? I was like, I'm a professional player. And they came and I was like, oh, what do you play? I was like, oh, I play with kids, so I know how to play. So of course they were playing, they were joking there, they were laughing. And then that was it. I didn't get the first life lesson because apparently I already mastered the first life lesson, which is, not being too stressed out, or, when you're faced with fear of being stuck or have to be perfect and, all of that stuff, it kind of enables you to actually do what you can do. So she was talking about, this, I didn't hear the whole lesson because again, it wasn't for me, it was for other people. But the interesting, she did say, it's like, oh, you were very relaxed. Like, yeah, because it's one ball, like, I knew I had it, like, and again, like I did it right in the first and it was perfect. And she was like, okay. So I was pretty proud. Like, good job, Tati. It pays to play. Yeah, for a job, right? All right, I talk too much. So as you can see, I'm clearly super excited. Yeah, so maybe next time I come here, I will, I don't know, I don't know what to expect. I know that I'm looking forward to the waterfall hikes. As you know, I love water, so I was already in the pool twice today. And we have yoga at 5:30 every day, in the morning. And yeah, and I haven't seen the nighttime in Fiji yet because I'm going to bed at 6 p.m. I'm getting like super tired, and then I wake up at 4. So I'm still trying to work it out on my schedule. I hear someone coming, so maybe that's my new roommate. So this is a perfect time for me to say bye and thank you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you.